Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pokemon Podcast. Like always, it's me, Brandon, alongside.
Hey guys, it's Jay, and we're doing this remotely because I got off of work late. But
Yep,
it was worth it because I got to help out my coworkers. And you know what? Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
honestly thought you were gonna say overtime.
Nah,
But
teamwork makes the dream work.
but anyway, so let's get on with the news. So Max Monday this week is gonna be Krabby who can be shiny, and Spotlight Hour is gonna be Moko this week who can be shiny as well with a bonus of ×2 catch candies. Raid Hour is gonna be Genesect with the Chill Drive who can be shiny as well. And we are currently in Just My Cup of Tea event. This will last until Saturday, December 7th at 8 p.m. your local time. Making the debut is Sinisty
Yeah,
and its
Synesty.
Sinisty. I don't know, I couldn't say that. Sinisty and its evolution Poltergeist. Okay, so Jay, I don't know if you were, I forgot to mention this last week, but it's
Hmm,
something I've been thinking about.
what's that?
You know how Sinisty and Poltergeist technically have two forms?
I saw something like that. On I think on the app.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in the main series game. It's in Scarlet and Violet too.
Hmm.
So its form is phony form and antique form. The main difference is in both things. It's like the teacup. It's a little weird. It doesn't really have any value other than the fact that it's doesn't really infect the Pokemon. Well, in Pokemon Go it fixed it a little bit, and it's actually a nice way to find out which form you have.
Uh huh.
But I think the main difference is, if I remember, Senna Senati. I'm trying to look up the Pokemon real fast. So make sure I say it correctly. Senasti. Not not Sentry. Not Sentry, but Senas. Okay, we know I'm not the best, but if I remember correctly, it's like you have to, because I think it's really well. I think it's like in the game, it's like 1 out of 500 have it. I think, or like one
Hmm.
out of every 500. But but the way you can tell is if, because the couple look almost exactly identical, just in the main series game in, like, in Pokemon Go. If you look underneath the teacup, like, at the bottom of the teacup,
Yeah.
if it's an antique, it's gonna have a mark, and if it's phony, it's just gonna be blank.
Hmm.
If you guys are watching the video, which is just really just going to be a graphic because we have no video for this episode, I'll show it side by side. It's like a really hard thing to tell. It's like super hard to tell. And then it's like the same thing with Poltergeist. So in the main series games, it's so hard to tell because the only way you can tell is if you look underneath it. But in Pokemon Go, it's awesome because if it's a regular form, it requires, if it's the phony form, it requires 50 candy to evolve.
Hmm.
And I can't tell if that says 400 or actually, hold on, let me see. Maybe, and I can't, and hold on, let me pull this up on the other side to see if it says, because on what I'm looking at, it's hard to tell if that's 100 or 400. Okay, let's see, blah blah. Because the candy survival is different, I think.
Hmm.
And let me see if I can find it that real fast. Because okay, okay, yeah. So if it's the antique form, it's 400 um, candies to evolve. If it's a phony, it's 50 candies to evolve it.
Hmm.
And it's also been made available that the antique form is only rarely in the wild. So if you get to the raids, you're gonna get the phony form. So if you find a wild Sinistea, that's a chance to be an antique form. So a nice little tidbit for you guys that are trying to do, like, get every single form, and dear God have mercy on you, or Arceus have mercy on you whenever the shiny comes out and you have to hunt again for a wild antique form.
Hmm.
All right, Jay. Uh, what are the bonuses for this event?
Okay, so our bonuses for the event are going to be the following: double friendship bonus, uh, damage in raids, 50% more stardust from raids, and our instance encounters are the following: we're gonna have Oddish, Miltank, Combi, Gossida, Litwick, and Spreezy, who all can be shiny, and our wild encounters are going to be Slowpoke, Talos, Slackos, Duskull, Starly, who all can be shiny, and we're also gonna be encountering Greavard.
Okay. I remember last week I honestly copy and paste for last week, so I know this next thing is a little off.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so in the 1 star rates, we're gonna have male and female Frelish, who both can be shiny plus Sinistee. In the 3 star rates, we have Galarian Mr. Mime, Hishu and Bravery, Bombadil, who all can be shiny, and in the 5 star rates, we're gonna have Chill Drive Genesect, who can be shiny. In the Megas, we're gonna have Bayonet, and our field research tasks will get us the field research tasks will be the following: catch 25 Pokemon. It's gonna get you a Pidgeot encounter or Noctowl encounter. Use an incense, Spritzy encounter, win a raid, 2000 Stardust. Our time research will get us Spritzy encounter, Raspberry, Molo encounter, Pineapple Griever encounter, then a Sinistee encounter, and then the same thing over again, minus the berries.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jay, what is that? Oh yeah, in the collection challenge, it's gonna give you a Celestine counter at the end. All right, Jay, and we also have showcases. Jay, what is the next event?
Okay, so our next event is going to be starting this Saturday on December 7th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, and it is the Aspiring Dragons Research Day. And it'll feature Pokemon um, Horsey, Trampage, Swablu, Scrub, who all can be shiny, and our wild encounters are going to be Spearow, Yanma, Carvana, Dwebble, Ducklet, Binnacle, who all can be shiny. There's also going to be a paytime research that will be costing around 2 USD or your local currency equivalent, and it'll get you encounters with Horsey, Trampage, Swablu, Scrub, Pulumi Shiny, and this all of this must be completed and claimed on the same day, Saturday, December 7th, at the end of the research day time, which is 5 p.m. your local time.
Okay, can we go back a little bit
Sure.
about the water counters?
Yeah.
Spiro doesn't make any sense to me. Yanma makes a little sense to me because it's based off a dragonfly, aspiring dragon, dragonfly. I'll take that. Carnivine, Dwebble, Ducklet, and Barnacle make no sense to me at all.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Okay. See, if I was doing this event, I would have put Charmander in. Yes, Charmander, because everybody thinks it should have been a dragon. Magikarp, because even though it's not a dragon, everybody says it's the mega should have been a dragon. Those are two Pokemon you could have put in instead of some of the other ones. Yanma, I'm okay with that because it's it's based off a dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this could have been other Pokemon they could have put in, minus all these random ones because the Sparrow, Carnivine, Dwebble, Ducklet. What's the other one again? I'm like and Barnacle. Does any of those scream dragon to you? Or like,
Uh,
oh hey, this should have been a dragon, or can it get a dragon evolution?
mm-hmm. I mean, it would have made sense, having Axew and Dratini.
Or like Pokemon that everybody thinks are dragon types.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was typing this out and I was like just thinking, why are you on this list? Oh, Feebas, Aerodactyl. I would even take
Mm-hmm.
Trico because it's Sceptile's Mega Evolution. It's Dragon type. That would have been a better fit. I don't know. I was just reading other wild encounters and I'm like, this is the most weirdest water encounters ever, Niantic. Niantic, let us help you with these.
Hmm.
All right,
Little
so the
Niantic.
next. All right, so actually, hold on. I need to double check. Okay, yeah, I was still recording. I don't know. For some reason, I thought like it stopped. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so The next event is going to be the next day, Gigantamax Lapras Max Battle Day. That is a mouthful. Try to say that 5 times fast. Gigantamaxing into the game is going to be Lapras on Sunday, December 8th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. your local time. Being introduced is going to. Okay, also being introduced to the game is going to be Max Mushrooms, which I have a theory about this that you're going to have to let me go off in a little bit, Jay. All
Okay.
right, so max mushrooms are going to be these items that you can use in max battles that would temporarily increase all your moves, so your fast moves, charge moves, and max moves, or Gigantamax moves, in max battles. Using multiple mushrooms will increase the duration of the effect. I don't know if they're officially released yet or somebody somehow got access to them early, but somebody got activated the effects, so it's like the mega evolution. It's like the mega evolutions, or like the something else, like or have an icon in the like the overworld with a timer, so you could probably go maybe do 1 or 2 raids before like it runs out and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's like a star piece or like a lucky egg. You have a timer before it runs out and all that,
Yeah.
so you can do multiple max battles before that. Somebody tested out Roll of Time to see if it will freeze it, like it will freeze like Lucky Egg or Star Piece. It does not.
Hmm.
But okay, so with the introduction of Max Mushrooms, they're a key item to make something called Max Soup. And Max Soup gives Pokemon that have the ability to Gigantamax if they originally could not. So what I think is going to happen is sometime later we're probably going to get introduced to Max Honey, which is another thing because it's Max Honey and Max Mushrooms to make Max Soup.
Mm-hmm.
So could we be getting both to get Max Soup? Oh, will we get Max Soup in the game later? I hope so. So that way my Hundo Italian can Gigantamax.
Yeah. That'd be
Or,
cool.
or or think about it. Oh, think about how many other Hundos you have of some Pokemon that can Gigantamax, like maybe a Gigantamax. Maybe you have a Hundo Lapras, a Hundo Charizard, Blastoise, Pikachu, Meowth. You hatched a Hundo Toxel from an egg. I'm hoping that's something that gets introduced later. Alright, Jay, but what are the event bonuses for this event?
Okay, so our event bonuses are going to be max particle collection limit will be increased to 1,600. All power spots will host Gigantamax battles. 8 times max particles from power spots. And the following will last from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time on December 8th. Double max particles from exploring quarter adventure uh, distance to receive max particles. And there's also going to be an event ticket costing around 5 USD or your local currency equivalent, and rewarded with one max mushroom and 25,000 XP. You'll also get the following bonuses: double XP from max battles, and the max particle limit will be increased to 5,600.
Yeah, but there's also going to be a web store deal that's going to be 7 USD or your local equivalent, and this will have tickets for both this event and the Aspiring Dragon event. So maybe worth picking up. It also has a little couple of other extra bonuses. But anyway, we finally got information about that event I was so curious about. So our next event is going to be Young and Wise. This will be on Tuesday, December 10th at 10 a.m. your local time to Saturday, December 14th at 8 p.m. your local time. The event bonuses are going to be the following: times 2 hatch XP and times 2 XP from raids. In our 1-star raids, we're going to have Shinx, Scraggy, Tyrant, Phantom, and Jingamo, who all can be shiny. 3 stars, we're going to have Alakazam, Oranguru, Trampa, Weirdo, who all can be shiny. 5 stars until December 12th is going to be Genesect Chill Drive, who can be shiny. And then the Mega Raid is going to be Bayonet until December 12th at 10 a.m. your local time as well, and it can also be shiny. After that, it's gonna be in the Mega Raids and the 5-star raids. It's gonna be like the legendary Mega Raid. It's gonna be Mega Latios, who can be shiny.
Nice.
Jay, what gonna be in the eggs and all that?
Okay, so in the 2K eggs, we're gonna have Togepi, Tyrox, Mootrum, Bonsley, Happiny, Munchlax. You all can be shiny. Field research task rewards will reward you with event themed Pokemon encounters. We're also gonna have a collection challenge that will focus on the event themed Pokemon, and the showcases will also be focusing on the event themed Pokemon.
All right, so that's everything for this upcoming week, you guys. Jay, anything you're looking forward to?
Um, let's see here. Hmm. Oh, let's see here. Maybe the aspiring dragons research today, mainly for the shiny Skrelp, because I already have the shinies for Horsey, Trampage, and Swablu. So I don't have Skrelp yet, so that'd be nice to add to the collection. And let's see here. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Honestly,
Yep. Hopefully, we can get enough people where we're going to do successfully the lapras raids.
I'm sure we are.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, don't forget to follow us on TikTok. Let's go Pokemon TikTok. Instagram, let's go Pokemon Podcast. YouTube, let's go Pokemon Podcast. And let's go Pokemon Podcast. We're podcasted our podcast. Until next time, you guys, good luck shiny hunting. Good luck shiny hunting this weekend, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.